नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ लास्ट क्लास में हम प्रॉब्लम ಆಗಿದ್ದು 12th प्रॉब्लम 2 point charges of 0.2 microcoulomb and 0.8 microcoulomb are placed at a distance of 0.15 meter apart. At what point on the line joining them is the electric field 0? ಇಲ್ಲಿ two charges given. ಒಂದು 0.2 microcoulomb ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 0.8 microcoulomb separated by distance of 0.15 meter. At what point on the line joining them is the electric field 0? अब ಎರಡು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಏನು ಲೈನ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎನಿ ಒನ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ at which electric field is 0, that could be found. Let us see two charges 0.2 microcoulomb, taken Q1 equals to 0.2 microcoulomb and Q2 is equal to 0.8 microcoulomb, and distance between two charges is 0.15 meter. So this is given. Draw ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇದನ್ನ. Q1 Q2. Distance between two charges is r. Let us consider this O is a point, not a midpoint. ಇಲ್ಲಿ O ಏನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, let O be the point on the line joining the two charges at a distance x from Q1 at which the resultant electric field is 0. And let O be a point at a distance, let O be a point at a distance x from Q1 at which electric field, resultant electric field due to two charges is 0. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ Q1 ಐತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ Q2 ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಐತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇದೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. O ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಬೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್, ಬಟ್ given that this resultant electric field is 0, so at what point means at what distance from Q1 this electric field is 0, so that point x is to be find out. Find out electric field at O due to first Q1, electric field at O due to Q1, that is E1 ಅಂತುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 divided by distance of this O from Q1 is x square, distance square is equal to value substitute 9 into 10 raised to 9 into Q1 is 0.2 into 10 raised to minus 6 divided by x square. Therefore E1 equals to, so 9 into 0.2 1.8 into 10 raised to 9 minus 6 3 divided by x square. This is along the direction mentioned. Q1 positive charge ಇದೆ, positive charge ಇದ್ರೆ electric field away from that charge ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ this is E1 along away from Q1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ A and B point ಅಂದ್ರೆ along A1. Similarly, electric field at O due to Q2 at B and so that is E2 equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q2 divided by R minus X whole. ಇಲ್ಲಿ Q1 ಇಂದ O ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ x ಆಯ್ತುಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ Q2 ಟು O ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದು R minus this x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ is equal to 9 into 10 raised to 9 into Q2 is 0.8 into 10 raised to minus 6 divided by R 0.15 minus x whole equal to 9 into 0.8 7.2 into 10 raised to plus 3 divided by 0.15 minus x whole away from charge Q because Q2 is also positive in E2. Resultant electric field at is E is equal to E1 minus E2 or E2 minus E1. But given that resultant electric field is 0, it is given E1 is 1.8 into 10 raised to 3 divided by x square minus 7.2 into 10 raised to 3 divided by 0.15 minus x whole square. ikkade shift ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ it is 7.2 into 10 raised to 3 divided by 0.15 minus x whole square is equal to 1.8 into 10 raised to 3 divided by x. make it more positive ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿ 0.15 minus x divided by x square ಇದನ್ನು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು whole square is equal to 7.2 into 10 raised to 3 divided by 1.8 into 10 raised to 3 10 raised to 3 cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 1.8 1s are 1.8 4s are so 0.15 minus x divided by x whole square is equal to 4 square is the kade 4 square root ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 0.15 minus x divided by x is equal to root of 4 is equal to 2. now cross multiply 0.15 minus x is equal to 2 into x. x ಆ ಕಡೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 0.15 is equal to 2x plus x is equal to 3x. therefore x is equal to 0.15 divided by 3 is equal to 0.05 meter. At a distance of 0.05 meter from Q1, the resultant electric field is 0. 13th. A pendulum bob of mass 0.1 gram and carrying a charge of 10 nanocoulomb is at rest in a horizontal uniform electric field of 2 into 10 raised to 4 Newton per coulomb. Find the angle it makes with the vertical and the tension in the string. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಪೆಂಡುಲಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದರ ಬಾಬದ ಮಾಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 0.1 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ and charge on that bob is 10 nanocoulomb. It is at rest. Pendulum bob is at rest in a horizontal uniform electric field. Horizontally ಅದೊಂದು ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 into 10 raised to 4 Newton per coulomb. Find the angle it makes with the vertical and the tension in the string. Very simple ಆಗಿದ್ದು. So mass of the pendulum bob is given m is equal to 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 3 kg. ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, kg ಒಳಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ into 10 raised to minus 3 ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆನ್ ಎ ಬಾಬ್ given q equals to 10 nanocoulomb. Nano means 10 raised to minus 9. In a uniform electric field given 2 into 10 raised to 4 Newton per coulomb acting along horizontal. Find the angle it makes. Theta find out ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ and tension T in this string find out ಮಾಡಿ. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Pendulum bob extreme position ಆಗಿದೆ because of electric field. ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇದೆ, ಇದರ ಮಾಸ್ m, ಚಾರ್ಜ್ q ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಎ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಸೊ this is weight of the pendulum bob, W equals to mg. electric field ಇಲ್ಲಿ horizontal electric field ಒಳಗೆ ಈ charged bob ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ it experiences a force F is equal to QE. so ಈಗ ಇದು ಸಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ tension is acting in the thread or suspension. So three forces are acting on the pendulum bob. So in pendulum bob mass m ಇದೆ, three forces act ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So three forces acting ಯಾವ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Three forces acting on the pendulum bob. One is weight W equals to mg acting vertically downward. Weight of the pendulum bob acting vertically downward. Second one is the force, electric force F is equal to QE acting horizontally outward. force F is equal to QE acting horizontally and third one is tension T in the string. Tension T in the string. Now resolve tension into rectangular components. Resolve tension T into rectangular components as T cos theta along vertically upward ಇದನ್ನು ರಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೆಕ್ಟಾಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ T cos theta ಇದು theta ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ theta ಆಗುತ್ತೆ theta adjacent side cos ಬರುತ್ತೆ and T sin theta towards mean position. In equilibrium, given that when this charged pendulum was having mass m in a horizontal electric field which is at rest of particular, therefore in equilibrium, so T cos theta balances weight. T cos theta is equal to mg, take this as equation number 1, and T sin theta is equal to electrical force Q into E, equation number 2. Dividing equation 2 by equation 1, dividing equation 2 by equation 1, divide ಮಾಡಿ T sin theta by T cos theta is tan theta is equal to T cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ sin theta by cos theta is tan theta is equal to QE divided by mg. Substitute values. Q given it is 10 into 10 raised to minus 9 into E is 2 into 10 raised to 4 divided by m is mass of the pendulum is 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 3 into G is 9.8 is equal to, so 10 into 2 20 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 20 ಇದು 10 raised to minus 4 ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು 20 divided by 9.8 ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ is it is 408 into 10 raised to minus 12, or so we can make it as 0.6 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ it is 0.20408. Therefore theta equals to tan inverse of theta is equal to tan inverse of 0.2041. Make it 4-digit number. Leave fifth digit. If it is greater than 1, leave it and add 1 to the fourth digit. So we get tan inverse of 0.2041. It gives 11 degree. 11 degree 32 minutes. Logarithmic table book में ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ natural tangents ಒಳಗೆ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಹುಡುಕಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ we get theta equals to 11 degree 31 minutes 32 minutes theta find out ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. next tension T find out ಮಾಡಿ any one equation ಒಳ substitute ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ from equation 2 ಏನಿದೆ T sin theta equals to QE ಇದೆ. T is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ QE divided by sin theta. T equals to QE divided by sin theta. Therefore T equals to QE. QE is 10 into 10 raised to minus 9. E is 2 into 10 raised to 4 divided by sin 11 degree 32 minutes. Gives 20 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 20 into 10 raised to minus 4 0.2 into 10 raised to minus 2 divided by it gives 0.2 cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ it is 10 raised to minus 2 10 raised to minus 2 Newton. 10 into 2 20 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 20 into 10 raised to minus 5 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 into 10 raised to minus 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ divided sin 11 degree 32 minutes ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is about 0.2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ 0.2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0.2 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 10 into 10 raised to minus 4 or 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 Newton. 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 Newton. This is tension in the string or thread of the pendulum box. Next problem 14. An electric dipole has a dipole moment 4 into 10 raised to minus 11 coulomb meter. Dipole moment given. And the two charges have magnitudes 4 nanocoulomb each. ನೋಡಿ ಇದು ಡೈಪೋಲ್ ಇದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ 4 nanocoulomb ಇದೆ. Calculate the electric field due to the dipole. Dipole field ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನೋಡಿ at a point on the axis at a distance 0.01 meter from one of the charges. ಇಲ್ಲಿ axial field ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ axial point 0.01 meter from one of the charge not from midpoint of the dipole given ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ. And second one at a point on the perpendicular bisector at a distance of 0.02 meter from the midpoint. ಇದು dipole bisector point distance ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. given ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ dipole moment P is given it is 4 into 10 raised to minus 11 coulomb meter. Charge given magnitude of charge in a dipole is 4 nanocoulomb. Okay. Find the axial field and the equatorial field. Perpendicular bisector means equatorial. First one. Diagram ड्रा ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಈಜಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಡೈಪೋಲ್ minus q charge plus q charge. So ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಡೈಪೋಲ್ ಲೆಂತ್ not given 2a is not given but ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ this distance given 0.01 meter this one given. ಇದು O ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ r ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This distance is r. ಈ r ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ಹಂಗಾರೆ ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ a, ಇದು a, ಟೋಟಲ್ 2a ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಡೈಪೋಲ್ ಲೆಂತ್, ಅದು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So we know that P is equal to 2aq. Therefore A is equal to P divided by 2q. A find out ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. semi dipole length P is 4 into 10 raised to minus 11 divided by 2 into q is 4 into 10 raised to minus 9. 4 cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 1 by 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 2 means 0.005 meter. 10 raised to minus 9 ಮ್ಯಾಲ ಹೋಯಿತು, 4 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 1 by 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0.5. 10 raised to minus 9 ಇದೆ, plus 9 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, minus 11 plus 9 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 10 raised to minus 2, 0.005 meter. ಇದು A ಗೊತ್ತು. ಈಗ ಹಂಗಾರೆ r is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, a plus 0.01 meter. Therefore r is equal to 0.01 plus a means 0.01 meter plus 0.005 is equal to 0.015 meter. ಇದು axial point. So r ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. then electric field, axial field. Axial field is given by 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into 2pr divided by r square minus a square whole square. Substitute values is equal to 9 into 10 raised to 9 into 2 into p, 4 into 10 raised to minus 11 into r 0.015 or 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 2 divided by r square 0.015 square minus a square. A is 0.005 square whole square. Simplify 9 into 2 into 4 into 0.015. Numerator to new multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we get 1.08 into 10 raised to minus 2. 1.08 into 10 raised to minus 2. 9 into 2 18, 18 into 4 72, 72 into 0.015 it gives 1.018 into 10 raised to plus 9 minus 11 is 10 raised to minus 2 divided by ಇದು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 0.00225 6 place 0225 minus ಇದು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 0.0000025 is equals to 1.08 into 10 raised to minus 2 divided by ಇದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ 5 plus 5 10 ಆಯಿತು, ಇದು 5 25 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 0.003025 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇದು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ 5 + 5 10 ಆಯಿತು 1 ಕ್ಯಾರಿ 5 ಆಯಿತು 0.00025 into 1.08 into 10⁻², divided by 6.25 into 10⁻8 is equal to 1.08 divided by 6.25 is equal to 0.1728 into 10⁻6 Newton per meter. ಇದು axial electric field. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು equatorial field. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಡೈಪೋಲ್ ಇದೆ -q + q ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇದು ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ O1 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇದು A ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಇಕ್ವೆಟೋರಿಯಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ this distance r given r is given r is equal to equatorial field at a distance of 0.02 meter 0.02 meter. Find out E equatorial is equal to 1/4 pi epsilon naught into P divided by r square plus a square raised to 3/2 equatorial field. Substitute values 9 into 10⁻9 into P is 4 into 10⁻11 divided by r square 0.02 square plus a square. A is 0.005 square whole raised to 3/2 is equal to 9 4s 36 into 10⁻2 divided by ಇದು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 0.0004 plus 0.00025 raised to 3 by is equal to 36 into 10 raised to minus 2 divided by plus ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಎರಡನ್ನು gives 0.0000425 raised to 3 by is equal to 36 into 10 raised to minus 2 divided by this can be written as 4.25 4.25 into 4.25 into 10 raised to minus 4 whole raised to 3 by 2 is equal to 36 into 10 raised to minus 2 divided by first ಇದನ್ನ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅನಂತರ ರೂಟ್ ತೆಗೆಯಿರಿ it gives about 8.76 into 10 raised to 4.25 ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 4.25 into 4.25 into 4.25 ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ that gives 8.76 in 10 raised to minus 4 ಇದೆ into 3 ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 10 raised to minus 12 divided by 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 10 raised to minus 6 divided 36 divided by 8.76 it gives 4.109 into 10 raised to minus 6 numerator ಬಂದ್ರೆ plus 6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ minus 2 ಇದೆ 10 raised to 4 Newton per 4.109 into 10 raised to 4 Newton per coulomb. This is equatorial field. Next one, 15th problem. An electric dipole with a dipole moment 4 into 10 raised to minus 9 coulomb meter is aligned at 30 degree with the direction of a uniform electric field of magnitude 5 into 10 raised to 4 Newton per coulomb. Calculate the magnitude of torque acting on the dipole. Last theory ಒಳಗೆ derivation ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನೋಡಿ torque acting on the dipole. External electric field ಒಳಗೆ ಒಂದು dipole ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ. Dipole moment given, the angle of in which the dipole is placed with respect to the electric field is given 30 degree. Find out torque. So given ನೋಡಿ dipole moment P is given 4 into 10 raised to minus 9 coulomb meter, theta given 30 degree, electric field given 5 into 10 raised to 4 Newton per coulomb. Find out torque. Very simple problem. Direct calculation is direct substitution. Torque acting on the dipole tau equals to TE sin θ. Simply substitute ಮಾಡಿ simplify. P given 4 into 10 raised to minus 9. Electric field given that is 5 into 10 raised to 4 into sin 30 degree. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ sin 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತ 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ 1/2 ಬರ್ಕೊತೀರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ sin ಬರೋದು 30 ಇದ್ದರೆ 1/2 ಬರ್ಕೊತೀರಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ 4 5s 20 into 10 raised to minus 9 plus 4 10 raised to minus 5 into sin 30 1/2 20/2 10 into 10 raised to minus 5 or 10 raised to minus 4, 1 into 10 raised to minus 4. So it is a Newton meter. Newton meter. So assign it for torque. This is answer. Very simple. See one more problem. 16th. 16th ಒಳಗೆ ಎರಡು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ A and B. 16th ಒಳಗೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ A ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Two insulated charged copper spheres A and B have their centers separated by a distance of 50 cm. ಇಲ್ಲಿ A and B are two charged spheres ಇದೆ. The distance of separation from their centers is 50 cm. What is the mutual force of electrostatic repulsion if the charge on each is 6.5 into 10 raised to minus 7 coulomb? Charge on both spheres is given. Same is there. Like charges is there. Electrostatic repulsive force factor. Find that. The radii of A and B are negligible compared to the distance of separation. Small spheres is there. Neglect the radii of spheres. Now distance between two charges consider ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ surface of these spheres ಇಂತ್ರ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು surface of this sphere distance ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರ radii negligible ಇದೆ. So neglect it and find out the electrostatic force between them. ಇದು part A. In B ಏನಿದೆ, what is the force of repulsion if each sphere is charged double the above amount? ಈಗೇನೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆನ್ ಈಚ್ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವನ್ನ ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆನ್ ಈಚ್ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಟೂ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಎ ಗಿವನ್ ದಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆನ್ ಈಚ್ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಈಸ್ q1 is equal to q2 given it is 6.5 into 10 raised to minus 7 coulomb. Okay, and the distance between them, take it as r given 50 centimeter is equals to 50 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Okay, find the force. Yeah, simply use coulombs. F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q1 into q2 divided by r square. 9 into 10 raised to 9. 9 into 10 raised to 9. This is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught value into q1 into q2 both are same ಇದೆ q square ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು 6.5 into 10 raised to minus 7 square ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ r into 6.5 into 10 raised to minus 1 r is 50 into 10 raised to minus 2 square. Just simplify it. It is equals to 9 into 10 raised to 9 into 6.5 square ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 6.5 into 6.5 square ಮಾಡಿ it is 42.25 into 10 raised to minus 14 divided by 50 square 2500 into 10 raised to minus 4 is equal to, so we have to multiply ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 42.25 into 9 is 380.25 into 10 raised to minus 14 plus 9 is 10 raised to minus 5 divided by it is 0.25 or then here 22,500 into 10 raised to minus 4. So divided by 2,500 gives 0.1521 into 10 raised to minus 1. 10 raised to minus 4 numerator ಬಂದ್ರೆ plus 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. plus 4 minus 5 is 10 raised to minus 1. That is 1.521 into 10 raised to minus 2. This is force between two spheres. E given that force is brought. Next second B part ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. If the charge on the two spheres is doubled, q1 into q2 double I1, force distance between them is halved. When q1 is equal to q2 is equal to 2 times qi1 है, and r dash becomes r by 2 I1 है. f ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. f dash equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q1 into q2 is 2q to q. It is 4q square divided by r by r dash square and r by 2 square is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 4q square is r square by 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 4 numerator ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 16q square divided by r square is equal to 16 times f. ಇದು CET ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇಂತ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ನೋಡಿ. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q square by r square. q1 is equal to q2 is equal to q1 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ is equal to q1 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ q square by r square ಇದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬಂತು f ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇದು f dash equals to 16 times fi. That is equals to 16 into f ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು 1.521 into 10 raised to minus 2 is equal to multiply 16 into 1.521. It gives 24.336 into 10 raised to minus 2 Newton. This is new force. When charge on each sphere is doubled and distance between two charges is halved, the new force between the two spheres, charged spheres, is 16 times the force between the two charges in earlier case. So that is f given at this condition, f is 1.521 into 10 raised to minus 2 Newton is 16 times of that is a new force, that is 24.336 into 10 raised to minus 2 Newton. Okay, stop here. Next class we will see next.